Back to my YouTube channel. So I was thinking of creating a playlist on Supabase. So I just checked on YouTube, like there is not much content that is developer friendly. Like there is great content for someone who know backend in and out, but for someone who don't know backend much, there is not much content on Supabase. So I was thinking to create one. So this is going to be the first video of many to come of a Supabase playlist. So I'm on Supabase homepage. So what we can say is their tagline, which is built in a weekend, scale to millions. So which itself defines like what we will going to see. So Supabase is a open source backend as a service which provide us many things out of the box. Like we just have a dashboard and we have our controls and we don't need to write much code. We need to write code but not that much, like creating servers, managing them, creating databases, creating connection pools and all. So we don't need to do all these are given by Supabase out of the box. So let's just go through the docs ones or their homepage ones, what they have to say about Supabase. Let's just directly jump to the product section. So here we can see like they are using SQL database, which is basically a Postgres database. So yeah, it's like very better tested and trusted by millions of developers. So all the tools that Supabase use is basically open source. So what they have did is like they have accumulated a bunch of open source tools which they have placed under a bucket of their name, which is Supabase, and then they are basically managing the servers and all themselves. And yeah, the community is great of Supabase, actually great. You can see all the communication or all the part on what feature is going to be built next and all. So they have auth, they have all the integrations in them like Google, Microsoft, Notion, Discord, GitLab, GitHub, everything they have out of the box. So I don't think so we need to go through that. And then they have storage, which is basically like S3 bucket. Then edge functions, which are JavaScript functions, or you can deploy it very close to the user's location. The first great advantage of like having an edge function. So let's say your friend live in US and you live in India. So the latency which the US guy will see if the code is deployed in Mumbai in India will be like around 200-300 ms extra on top of the latency what the Indian guy will see. So yeah, edge functions are great. Then they have real time, which they have shown application like it is a collaborative tool, so looks great, and they use WebSockets. And what we have, then there is multiple, like all these are community based projects which they have contributed. You can also contribute. And then they have vector database, which like everything is about AI. So they have vector database out of the box, which is a great thing to have for a tool that does actually almost all the things. This is enough introduction of Supabase. So what we'll be going through the playlist, or what we'll be creating in the playlist, is a application which is a low level GTA. So I just thought of it, why not to just pick some features from GTA game and try to build a smaller version of it, like not with the graphics and all but with the normal features and all. Yeah, so what we'll be creating is we'll be creating the player inventory, we'll be creating different player connections, then we'll be creating player phone that they have inside the game, and then we'll be creating different cars, roads, and all of the stuff. So we'll keep it little short, as like the main motive of the playlist would be to just educate people about Supabase and it for creating their next full stack application. So yeah, I'm excited. Let me know your suggestions and what you want to see in the playlist next. So I will just end the video now. Thanks for watching, and do hit the bell icon and subscribe. Yeah, we out. So I would try to create a video, like a video or a two in a week, but it all depends on the schedule. But yeah, I will try my best.